everyone, so let's move towards our today's topic, which is
radius is present on the medial lateral side and ulna is present on the medial side. Okay, so it consists of two ends, upper end and lower end. It consists of a shaft, a body, and that shaft consists of three borders and three surfaces. First we will talk about upper end. Upper end is consist of it will look like has a look of hook. Okay, ये look और hook में मैं फंस गया था, इसलिए मेरी जो है ना प्रोनाउंसिएशन गलत हो गई. इट लुक्स लाइक हुक. ओके, हुक लाइक स्ट्रक्चर होता है, हैविंग टू प्रोसेस, कोरोनॉइड प्रोसेस, ओलिक्रानियन फोसा, ओलिक्रानियन प्रोसेस. ठीक है, ये दो फोसाज हैं जो ज्वाइन होते हैं आपस में, टुगेदर दे विल फॉर्म ट्रॉक्लियर नॉच. ओके, एंड one more thing, olecranon fossa is the superior part and the coronoid process is the क्या कहते हैं उसको, inferior part. Okay, so these parts join together and then they form trochlear notch. Okay, there are two notches which are present in the upper end, trochlear notch which will form by olecranon process and coronoid process, and another is radial notch. Radial notch is the notch or pocket like structure in which radius bone will articulate. Okay, so remember this point. One more thing, trochlear notch articulate with the trochlea of humerus and radial notch articulate with the radius bone. There are two notches which are present in the upper end, so remember. And two processes, like I said before, olecranon process and coracoid process. Olecranon process consists of five surfaces: anterior surface, posterior surface, medial surface, lateral surface and superior surface. Anterior surface आर्टिकुलेटिंग सरफेस होती है, जो आर्टिकुलेट करती है ट्रॉक्लियर नॉच होती है, जो आर्टिकुलेट करती है ट्रॉक्लिया ऑफ ह्यूमरस से. जो पोस्टीरियर सरफेस होती है वो ट्रायंगुलर होती है एंड इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ बर्सा. एंड बर्सा क्या होता है, फ्लूइड फिल्ड कैविटी होती है विच इज द प्रोटेक्शन. एंड इट इज़ वन मोर थिंग, पोस्टीरियर सरफेस ऑफ द ओलिक्रानियन प्रोसेस इज द कंटिन्यूएशन ऑफ द पोस्टीरियर बॉर्डर ऑफ अल्ना. सो रिमेंबर दिस one more thing. Now medial surface is the continuation of the medial surface of the ulna or shaft of the ulna. And lateral surface is the continuation of the posterior surface of the ulna. And what is superior surface is rough. So what are the continuation which are forming the olecranon process? I am repeating again. The continuation of posterior border will form posterior surface of the olecranon process. The continuation of medial surface will form medial surface of the olecranon process, and the continuation of posterior surface will form the lateral surface of the olecranon process. And anterior surface is articulating surface and superior surface is the rough surface. Now what is coracoid process? It consists of four surfaces. Number one, superior surface, which form the lower part of the trochlear notch and it is articulating surface. Number two is anterior surface, which is lower most corner part जो होता है वो anterior surface होता है, and it consists of a tubercle called sublime tubercle. And another surface is lateral surface, which is the upper part of the radial notch, and which consists lateral surface जो coracoid process की होती है, वहाँ पर radial notch radial tuberosity होती है. Okay, so remember this. Sorry, ulnar tuberosity होती है, because ulna बोन है तो ulnar tuberosity होगी, and it consists of radial notch. Radial notch क्यों है? क्योंकि उसमें radius bone articulate होती है. Another last surface is medial surface, which is the continuation of medial surface of the shaft. So medial surface, remember, medial surface of the coracoid process and medial surface of the olecranon process, both are the continuation of medial surface of the shaft. Okay, now what is shaft? Shaft consists of three borders and three surface. What are the borders? Border is the anterior border, posterior border and medial border. Medial border is also known as interstitious border. Anterior border, below ulnar tuberosity, a line is going and that line is called anterior border. Interstitious border is the lateral border and sharpest border. Okay, and posterior border begins from the posterior surface. Remember, posterior surface of the coracoid process. Sorry, posterior surface of olecranon fossa. Now we will talk about surfaces, three surfaces of the shaft: anterior surface, medial surface, and posterior surface. Anterior surface is the upper part having nutrient foramen between anterior and interosseous border. It is present between anterior and posterior. Medial surface is present between posterior and interosseous border, और इंट्रोसीशियस को medial surface भी कहते हैं. तो between medial and posterior border, posterior surface is present, and posterior surface is divided into two parts, upper part and lower part, by an oblique line you can easily see on the bone. And now we will talk about lower end. Lower end having consist of head. You can say that head consists in radius, head is on the upper end, and in ulna head is on the lower end. स्टाइलॉइड प्रोसेस भी होता है लोअर एंड पर. हेड आर्टिकुलेट करता है अल्नर नॉच से, और अल्नर नॉच कहाँ होगी? रेडियस बोन में. एंड ये सेपरेटेड होता है, ये रिस्ट जॉइंट फॉर्म नहीं करता. स्टाइलॉइड प्रोसेस डाउनवर्ड होता है, और हमने याद है रेडियस बोन में पढ़ा था. अगर नहीं याद तो आप रिकॉर्डिंग सुन सकते हैं, वहाँ पे मैंने बताया था 6 रेडियस और अल्ना टुगेदर फॉर्म 6 ग्रूव, एंड द 6 ग्रूव इज़ प्रेजेंट बिटवीन हेड एंड द styloid process of ulna. So remember this point, and this is the most important point. Okay. So guys, take care of yourself and study hard, work hard, and good luck. Bye.